Hello friends, this is Prem Sirvi and today's video is dedicated to all the students who did not score well in JEE Mains or have a low percentile. First of all, don't stress out or feel it's like the end of your journey. Scoring low in JEE does not mean your engineering dream is over. There are still plenty of good colleges in India that accepts students with low percentile, and yes, many of them don't even require JEE scores. Some colleges have their own entrance test or offer direct admission based on your 12th board marks. So we will walk you through some of the best colleges in India that you can still get into, even if your percentile is not very high. Let's get started. When we talk about low percentile, we usually mean something around 60 to 75 percentile in JEE Mains, which often corresponds to an AIR Mains All India rank of around 3 to 5 lakh or even low. With this kind of rank, it's difficult to get into top tier institutes like IITs, NITs or IIITs through the general counseling process. But don't worry, there are a lot of private universities, deemed universities or even a state level colleges that accept low ranks or offer admissions through alternate channels, and yes, many of these colleges are AICTE approved and have good placement records, especially in fields like computer science, IT and emerging areas like data science and AI. Let's now look at the list of some reputed colleges and universities where you can apply even with a low percentile or without appearing for JEE Mains at all. Shiv Nadar University is one of the most reputed private universities in India. It offers admission through its own entrance exams called SNU SET, and JEE is not mandatory. Students can also apply based on their 12th board marks. This university is known as for its research focus, high quality faculty and modern infrastructure. In terms of placement, the average package is around 7 to 8 lakh per annum, and some top tech companies offer packages about 20 lakh per annum. It's a great option if you are looking for a quality education without a JEE requirement. Next is NIIT University is another tech-focused private institution that does not rely on JEE scores. They offer admission based on the 12th marks and personal interviews. This university has strong industry connections, especially with companies like IBM, WNS and Cognizant. The average package is around 4 to 5 lakh per annum, and the campus experience is quite holistic with a focus on innovation and sustainability. The University of Petroleum and Energy Studies is well known for its specialized engineering programs in fields like petroleum engineering, energy and law, but now also offers strong courses in computer science, artificial intelligence and cloud computing. You can apply through UPE, SEAT, 12th marks or even JEE through it's optional. Okay, so placements stats are solid, especially in computer science branches where average package go up to 6 to 7 lakh per annum. Definitely worth considering. Next is MIT World Peace University. It's situated in Pune, Maharashtra. MIT WPU is one of the most respected private university in Maharashtra. You don't need to appear for JEE. Admission can be based on your class 12 marks and personal interview. The university is located in Pune, which is a tech and industrial hub. So students benefits from local internships and job opportunities. The average placement package is around 5 to 6 lakh per annum in core tech branches. So the number 5 is Sharda University is another good option for students looking for flexible admission processes. It does not mandate JEE and admissions are based on university's own test or board results. The university offers up to 80% scholarship based on the academic merit, and average placement is around 4.5 to 5 lakh per annum in streams like CS and IT. Also has a diverse campus with students from multiple countries. Apart from private universities, there are several state level exams and engineering colleges where students with average or low percentile can get a seat. These includes MST set, means Maharashtra. Many private and government aided colleges accept set scores and provide good placements even if you did not appear for JEE set or a solid option in Maharashtra. Next is COMDK. It is an entrance exam for Karnataka conducted for admission into private engineering colleges in Karnataka. With a low rank, you can still get branches like mechanical, civil, and something even CSIT in decent colleges. Next is WBJEE. It is the entrance exam of West Bengal. This entrance test allows admission into both government and private universities, colleges like West Bengal institutes like IEM or Heritage take students with mid-range ranks. State-run engineering colleges and universities like JNTU offer seats through these exams. You don't need a great JEE ranks here either. Now that you know your options, here are a few things you should keep in mind while selecting a college, especially when you are not going through JEE. First of all, AICT or UGC approval. Always check if the college is approved by AICT or recognized by UGC. Second thing you must consider is NIRF ranking. If the college is listed under NIRF ranking, it means it maintain academic and research standards. Next is average placement and course reviews. Don't go only by the highest package. Look at the average package and how consistent the placements are over the years. Next, location average. Cities like Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad and Noida have better access to industry and more job opportunities. Next is course specialization. Opt for a deemed specializations like artificial intelligence, data science, cloud computing and cybersecurity to improve job chances. So now this is the one of the most asked questions: should I take a drop year or prepare again or take admission this year? If you genuinely believe that you can improve your preparation and your percentile significantly in one more year, then you are mentally prepared for the challenge, then take a drop. Maybe it is worth it. But remember, there is no guarantee that your next attempt will or land you in an IIT or NIT. On the other hand, if you are getting admission into decent colleges this year, especially in the strong branch like CS, IT or AI, then it's better to take admission and start building your skills and profile early. Focus on internships, projects, coding, competition or certifications. In today's job market, your skills matter more than the college name. So even with a low percentile, you can still build a great career with the right mindset. So friends, I hope this video gave you some clarity and options if your percentile is low. Don't let the exam define your future. You have a talent and you have the choice. Make a smart decision and stay focused on your goals. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share and subscribe to Viduna English for more honest and practical career guidance brought to you in our own Prem CV style. All the best for your future. Keep learning, keep growing. Thank you.